Why my face looks so? Why YouTube can't have one filter? Focus. From morning, I do my face. Hi everyone. Still cute. From morning, I do my face. And so see. See, I'm not going to, yeah. I wasn't going to wash it off until I do the live. You know? Hi everyone. Welcome to my live. I know it will be productive because I have been getting some questions about work and travel. So I am here to answer all your questions, work and travel related questions. So you can leave your questions down below and I will answer them. Persons who have been on the work and travel program, and if you're watching and any question arise, you can answer them as well for me, right? No, I just want to say that I'm happy for the amount of persons who have been interested in the work and travel program, and I know that I've talked about it a lot on my channel, and that is because it's a good thing. That is because work and travel on a whole is what pushed me, are one of the main streams of income in me in financing my education. Going on the work and travel program, it is to the United States of America. It was an opportunity that I remember to this day, and I have to share it with you. I've been on the program 3 consecutive years while in university, and it has imparted on my life a lot. And most persons know why we're here. Yes, we know why we're here. Some of the questions, I got some questions from Instagram, and persons are still undecisive of whether or not they should go on the program. It's not too late. I would say go on the program, even though it's Corona time and the increase in cases. Nothing trying, nothing done, right? So the first question I have, it's related to housekeeping. So the person asks me, I'm looking at a paper. The person asks me, what are the hours like as a housekeeper? So in my first year and second year of work and travel, I did housekeeping. Housekeeping is a very humble job. I have a lot of stories to tell. But yeah, it's a humble job. You know, you clean bathroom, you spread bed, you sweep, you do every little thing. So it's a very humble job. And for as it relates to the hours, it depends on the hotel, I would say. But you have check-in and check-out. So normally you would have like early in the morning, you will have like to check out. So the persons who are checking out, you have to clean those rooms for the new guests, right? So you have to clean those rooms before the new guests arrive, and that's like from 9 to, normally the new guests arrive like 3 o'clock, so you have to clean the room before 3. And then you have stays, that are the persons who are still there. The guests who are still there, you have to clean their rooms as well. So I would say the hours are mostly morning hours. So from like 8:30 to 3 o'clock. So in between 8:30 to 3 o'clock, I remember my housekeeping job, it was from 9:30 to 3 o'clock. Right? So that was a good thing because it's a steady hours, the set hours, so I can have a second job after work. Face Eiley. Face Eiley. Persons who are on the live, can you, I see the persons liking up my live already. Thanks a lot for liking my live. Just comment down below so I can see you. Hi Ben. Thanks for coming. And are you participating in the work and travel program this year? Let me know. Let me know if it is your first time going on the work and travel program. A lot of persons have been asking me about embassy. Okay, so embassy, do not be afraid. Um, don't be afraid of embassy. Don't be afraid of embassy. Because I don't think it's not like the regular B2 visa. I think embassy has a set amount, like a quota that they work with, but most likely you will get the visa. I can probably swear and say 98% of the time you will get your visa if you are going to the embassy. Once you have all your documents, and this is where embassy strict pan. I know there's a visa waiver, but for J1s there isn't a visa waiver. So this year there's a visa waiver in um hi hi, yeah man, big up, big up, big up, hi everyone, hi. So there's a visa waiver for B2 visa and H2B visa, but there isn't a waiver for the J1 visa in relation to having an interview, right? So you're still going to have the interview, but as I can tell you, once you have the paperwork, yes. Happy New Year to you too. I have some videos rolling in for this week, so weekend to the new week. I have some videos rolling in. So as I said, with the where did that go? So as I'm saying, with going to embassy, once you have all your paperwork, there isn't any need for you to get turned down. The requirements are that you're supposed to have a GPA of 2.0. You're supposed to be a full-time student. The least amount of credit is, I think it's 12. Correct me if I'm wrong. So once you're doing 12 credits, once you have all your paperwork, which is your status letter, your transcript. I need to get back to you because someone since week went to the embassy. They're like, Shaday, I'm nervous. I'm going to the embassy and I don't have much paperwork because something is wrong with UTech, with their system. The grades are not uploaded as yet. So they didn't, yeah, so their transcript is not saying they did certain amount of credits. So I will definitely get back to you if how that person interview went. But persons have been going to embassy already. Matilda said from January start, embassy. People are got embassy already. Yes. Hi everyone. I see you guys rolling in. My love, so when I comment, when I like the video, enough love, enough support. Yes, I love you guys. So yes, that's it for embassy. Don't be nervous. I'm telling you, say go on, act chirpy, nice. You're excited to be a part of this cultural exchange program. You're ready. You want to go to the US. You want to taste the famous Chick-fil-A. You want to go on skyscrapers. You want to visit the museum and the different adventures. That is how you want to present yourself at embassy, right? It's a cultural exchange program. It's not about this. When you go to the embassy, it's not about this. It's about cultural exchange, right? So make sure say that's what you portray when you go to the embassy. This person, like, I wasn't expecting this question. What are some of the questions they asked me? Okay, so I did an embassy video, but some of the questions are related to you. So whatever you put on the program, whatever you put on your file, your application, that is what they are going to ask you. They cannot ask you anything out of the norm. They're going to ask you about school. Why do you want to go on the work and travel program? That is one of the common questions. They're going to ask you security questions. So have you committed a crime before? In my first year and most of the years going to embassy, I think they asked me about 3 to 5 questions. They didn't ask me anything much. The first year, I know they asked me 3 questions. Why do I want to go on the work and travel program? Have I ever committed a crime? And one of my favorite subjects are modules or courses. So that is all they ask me. So they cannot ask anything out of the norm. It has to be whether or not the GPA, whether or not pertaining to your classes. So what is your favorite course? What was your most challenging course since year? They're going to ask you about work and travel. Okay, I will answer the question soon. So what is they're just going to ask you work and travel related question, anything that is in front of them. They're going to look at your modules. They're going to say list 4 of the modules that you have done since year. Say list that. Have you ever committed a crime? Why you want to go on the work and travel program? And as I said to you, this is where you act chirpy and nice, and that is a cultural exchange program, and you would like to visit the US, their historical site. You want to visit Times Square. You want to experience new culture. You want to even improve the English language, improve on your English language skills. You understand? So most of those questions. So embassy is not some. It's just a step you have to do, right? And most first year, I don't know. I've never heard of a first year who didn't get through with work and travel. So first years are okay. They give you a book as well, that outline your rights as a J1 student going on the work and travel program, because with the J1, we for the 4 months you are in the US, you're basically a citizen. Like a citizen, you have privilege, you have rights as a J1. So you have rights for discrimination. No one should discriminate you based on your color. You should not be underpaid based on the minimum required of wages. You should have be working overtime. In terms of working, they shouldn't stress you out then, like work out of the norm. But you know, say that we want still. So that now pertaining to work out. Yeah, that will come from. Yeah. So yeah. So don't be afraid with your first time going up at work and travel. It's basically, think about living in Kingston. You want to make sure that you're at an area that has a lot of places. So think about Kingston compared to a rural part like St. Elizabeth. Normally, you would say that you want to go to Kingston because there are a lot of work at Kingston, right? So that is the same thing as work and travel. You want to be in an area that has a lot of organization. So as I said, think about Kingston. You have a whole heap of call center, you have Burger King, you have this, you have that, you have a whole heap of business places. That is how you want to choose your job while going on work and travel. So you want an area that is surrounded by a lot of businesses, so you can have second jobs and third jobs. And you have to remember that it's not really about first and second and third job, but also about your overtime. Guys, please comment, because this is what I am here for today. So I'm going to answer this question. Do I need the official transcript? Can it be downloaded, the unofficial one, and get it stamped by the university? No, you can't do that. You cannot have an unofficial document, even if it's signed and stamped by the university. In my third year, last time I went on work and travel, there was a little mishap. I got the pink paper. Pink paper means you probably get turned down or you need more information. So I went to the embassy because you know my story. Go on my work and travel video. It talked about my worst experience on work and travel. Yes, it was that year. So in that year, I basically got an agency in March. So it's in January. I get an agency in March. In March, I had to find an agency get a job legit in weeks, get a job, go to embassy like in April. So I wanted to rush everything, and so I didn't apply for a transcript. Instead, I went with a progress report. I'm not sure how other universities do it, but with UTech you can have a progress report. Progress report is to me an official document, but because embassy has gotten strict, meaning there was a time where persons had missed false information and send it to embassy because they want to go on the J1 program. So embassy do not accept any other paper than the official paper, which is the transcript provided by the university. So whether it be another paper, no, you have to have the transcript. As I was saying before, there's someone who went to the embassy in this week. They contacted me. I didn't get back to them, but they said that their transcript was ready, but the courses from last year wasn't on their paper. So I'm going to see if they actually get through with embassy. But with that, I would carry my progress report as well to show the different courses that I've been doing. But embassy is just like a regular place. It's just a regular place that you need that information to prove that you are this and you are that. So in that case, you can talk yourself out of it in terms of you take the system, because it's the new year and UTech has a system and is not generating properly. My transcript is saying that I did only 4 courses, but I have my progress report which shows that I did all these courses. So the system is delayed or something. You can actually talk your way out of it, because there are regular people. They just want to know that you are a student and what you're saying is true. So once you know all of that, then them can't turn it down. Them can't turn it down. Yeah. Let me see if I okay. So this person says, is 4,000 is 400K a good amount to cover program fee, plane fare, and the first week rent? All right, so I guess 400K is Jamaican dollars. So let me check it. Yeah, that good. That good. Um, P. I would say, yeah, that's good. What they recommend is that you carry at least 1,000 US, up 1,000 US when you reach in the US. So to carry pocket money should be 600 to 1,000 US. I can attest to this. Hardly nobody do that. I never do that yet. The most I probably carry are like 200, 300 US. But that's risky for me. That's risky for most people. But I'm just letting you know that that is not something that you have to carry. Just ensure that you have your deposit and you'll know what the amount of deposit you should pay, because it's on your thingy. So once you have a deposit, then you kind of max out 2 weeks worth of 2 to 3 weeks worth of food, which is like, I would say 150 plus the rent. So I would say 300 other than your rent. So other than the deposit, about like 300 US. But yeah. But you can survive. Go over there and live homeless. Oh God. So yeah, you can survive. So just work, you just max it out. Everything I max, you can max out everything from yard. When me I go up and work and travel, I know the least amount when I'm supposed to make. Oh guys, I'm going to tell you how much I actually make on work and travel. So stay tuned. Can I let me see if I have everything. Okay. Can I include could I include to pay my school for a reason? No. Okay, could I include to pay my school for a reason? School fee for a reason. No, you cannot say that at embassy. You cannot say that you're going there to pay a school fee. That's not the purpose of it. It's a work and travel. Work meaning gaining experiences, not money, right? It's a work and travel. the big aspect of it. So it's like Jamaica and the United States form an agreement so that students can experience the United States of America. So the main purpose of work and travel, and why I stress why you should actually say that it's a cultural exchange, just always do that, is because the US and Jamaica create a bond that we should, and it's form of like international relations. So that is the bond they created to exchange, so cultural exchange. So never you say that you're going to pay your school fee, because what, yeah, that's not the purpose. That's a purpose within our head, but that's not the purpose of the entire program, right? So don't put that, don't say that at embassy. That's a no. But they said they don't give students. I'm not understanding you, Shanika. Oh, but they said that they don't give students the official one. Yeah, man. The transcript at I went to UTech, so I don't know about other schools. The transcript at UTech, it's the official one. Yeah, it's the official one. Whatever transcript is the official one. You probably can, which school you go to, you probably can ask someone else at your school. See, yeah. Thanks everyone for joining my live. So people, okay, so if you fail a course, I failed a course in my first year before I went to embassy. The only course I failed, cause girl a bright girl. But I failed a course in my first year, first semester, and I went on the work and travel program in my first year. So that is not a problem. Um I know persons who didn't receive their J1 visa because they failed multiple courses. So you have to see the pattern, right? Because suppose you fail 2-3 courses, they're going to say no, you should stay back in Jamaica for summer school. You get me? I say, I'm not laugh, but I just say, you understand? They want to see that you are progressing. Yeah, you can have a little holiday. So failing one course for the semester, I don't see how that can set you back, because the GPA, as I said, the GPA is still good. That's 2.69 for the person in the comment. Ben, work and travel cultural exchange trip, and you don't want it to look like you're going to, yeah. About how many questions they will ask you at embassy? It depends, It depends, because I can tell you, persons go on the work and persons go to embassy and they legit ask. As I said, my first year they asked me 3 questions. Yeah, on my first year they asked me 3 questions. So it depends on the mood of the what you call that, immigration officer. Probably just a look, and that is why I recommend early morning, make them just wake up so them have to get the visa. Yeah, so I prefer early morning appointments. So when me got embassy, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock now catch me at embassy, 10 o'clock now catch me at embassy. I like to go there early, because early them chirpy, early them just eat breakfast, early them just start work. When you go there late, probably, and I'm just saying this out of my head or my perspective, so I normally just choose an early embassy appointment, and I think that works for me. So you can do that, but it depends on the immigration officer. They can ask you any amount of questions as long as they have all the information they need. So just ensure that they don't have to say, where is your transcript, where is your status report, where is your job letter. You have to have all these things, and your agency will tell you what you want. I already answered some question. At embassy, going to embassy, for me and everybody, you want to look like a university student. So if you have a uniform, wear a uniform. That's a plus. My uniform is optional going to college. But you see, for embassy day, girl, well uniform. Girl, well uniform on embassy day. Remember, I don't know wear uniform go school, you know. But for embassy day, girl, well uniform. So if you have a uniform, that's a plus. Wear a uniform. If not, look like a work and look like a student. Say polo shirt, your nice jeans pants, no, not at all, and your sneakers. Yeah, look like a regular person. Um, yeah. 1 second, guys. I'm reading the questions. So yes, Shanika. So know where you're going. Them not really want like going to embassy. They're not going to say, okay, you have to know, say a third East Street. If you cannot pronounce the words properly, they're not going to penalize you for that. But know where you're going. Know where you're going to stay. Know where you're going to work. So all of this, know what you're going to do. So I went in my first year. I went to here about Myrtle Beach. I went to New Jersey. So I went to New Jersey. So they probably asked me where you're going. I say I'm going to New Jersey. I'm going to be a housekeeper, and I'll be working at the Spray Beach Hotel, in Island Beach or Island something like that. I don't remember the name. So yeah. Where can you put your device when traveling to embassy? So I would say don't carry a phone. Yeah, don't carry a phone. If you carry a phone, there are some people on the other side of embassy that will charge you like all up to $1,000. Even if me travel from St. Elizabeth, I wouldn't. Why? Well, I wouldn't take my phone. Me no know. I wouldn't take my phone. I've never taken my phone to embassy. But persons are outside that you pay like $1,000 for all your phone. But it's just for 30 minutes. So don't carry a phone. If you have someone where you can give it to, let them keep it, then that will be fine. But I don't carry my phone to embassy because you cannot carry any device to embassy. Remember cultural exchange. So when they ask you, yes, they want to say meet new friends. Yes. Is the agency the one schedule your embassy interview, or you have to do it yourself? All right, so some agencies can do it for you. For me, I would say you can do it yourself. I always do it myself, and that's because when you go on the embassy website, it tells you that do you want to apply for a visa? Them ask you what kind of visa do you want to apply for. Them show you say on the slot it say J1 visa, this visa, and so the application in and of itself is very straightforward. They're going to ask you where are you going, what are you going to do, which school you're going to, the why do you want to go to why do you want to go to the US? That is the questions they ask on your visa application. So I would say do it yourself because you're a college student, you actually know what to do to go to university and know you have to apply for it. So it's the same process, but some agencies does it as well. Also with your flights, some agencies does it as well. But I would say do it yourself. Me need to do that video, Yes, do it yourself. Your agency don't have to set your appointment. What you need to do is they will give you the go ahead when to set your appointment, because somebody just mentioned your DS form. Your DS form is what you need to say that is like a job letter, your insurance, everything that you need to be legal in the US. Your agency will provide all of that. You cannot go to embassy without this information, without these documents. So that is when you wait on your agency so that you can gather these documents. Once you have all the required documents, then you can go to the embassy or start the application with embassy. So that's how it works. Do you have to wait on your DS form? So yes, you have to wait on a DS form to set an appointment. Yes, because you have to wait on the DS form. And remember that all the all the things. So I think embassy date for regular people, which is the B2, the regular visiting visa, is 2023. If you apply for a regular B2 visa, it's 2023. But once you're applying for a J1 visa, you will get it within the timeline. As I said, people going to embassy right now. I know someone who went to the embassy since week. Yeah, so you have to have your DS forms. How long does the DS takes? All right, so the DS form is the document that is sent from overseas to Jamaica. This is from your sponsor. So I know persons ask me about sponsorship, your sponsor interview. So the sponsors are the persons who are going to be responsible for you while working in the US. So the sponsors will provide your civis, your insurance, your job letter, which is like your DS, which is your DS. So they will have all of this. It depends on your process and on their process as well. So to be honest, there isn't a timeline that I can give you for the sponsors because there are different requirements. And that is why when you sign, the earlier you sign up, the better, because the sponsors will have all the information so they can process you on time. So the sponsors will take any amount of time to do that, but it roughly happen within the scheduled time. As I say, persons go to embassy from like January, February, from like March. They start going to embassy from like March. But me don't know how this a person gonna embassy in January. Yeah, for them sponsor and agency are going with things. Hey Shadz, good night. I have a friend who failed 2 courses, push her GPA to 2.4. What would it be a big factor? Her previous GPA are excellent though. All right, so it's a here or there for me. I can't speak for that person who failed 2 courses because that looks away for true. That look away. But I know people fail enough courses and go on it. I know persons who failed a lot of courses and still go on the program. So it depends on how you present yourself. And I keep telling you, how you present yourself is key. So don't make them answer the question there. You can actually steer them to the question they ask. So sorry about that. So suppose like you're there embassy and them ask you one question. Them ask us, the first question is, why do you want to go to the United States? Me would I just create a lot of scenarios so that I come off as someone who is very interested in going on the program. So that will actually delay them to look at my paper or say that, okay, I want to do this, I don't want to do that. You will give them an impression at first. They will not even think about your failed course. Because how you present yourself, you'll be like, I really love the US culture. I think it's an experience to remember. I want to travel the world, and I think that this is one of the places that I would love to go to, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I've never seen Times Square and I want to take pictures there. So you can actually delay the process of them asking you certain amount of questions. So it depends on the person really. But me not know if I tell you say. I hope somebody, but as I say, I failed a course and I still got through, but that was one. They failed 2 courses in 1 year. Cause with the transcript, it's going to show you like different levels. So probably one course can fail at the top and the other one fail at the bottom. I understand, so them are gonna look through it and say, all right, but suppose 2 of the courses them align like this. So them say fail. You understand what I say? It depends. What are some tips to get housing when it is not arranged by the employer or sponsor? I heard you mention Myrtle Beach. Any place there? All right. So with so in my final, the last year going on work and travel, it wasn't they didn't provide housing. Let me tell you something. Information they galore. One of the best places to look is on is on um is on Embassy. Yeah, it's on Embassy. Yeah, oh sorry, it's on Facebook. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Embassy in my head. It's on Facebook. So why I keep mentioning Myrtle Beach is because that's where I went, right? So if you don't have a housing arrangement, type in, if you go to Massachusetts or Panama City, you can find work groups, you can find work and travel groups on Facebook with housing. So you type in Panama City work and travel, and on Facebook you'll see like thousands of groups. So thousands of groups, right? And with these groups, you have places to look at. So in the group, you're going to text, hey, three persons, I'm from Jamaica, three persons are coming to Panama City for 4 months starting this date, ending that date. Do you have any housing for that nearby Walmart at this street? You get me? I say, so once you know where you're going, just look on Facebook, write in the city that you're going, put in work and travel, so that you know that it's a work and travel group. Go on Facebook, easy one too. That's how we land our house, the Myrtle Beach. Yeah, so housing. Once they don't provide housing, I can tell you that indicates that that place has a lot of housing, because they will never ever send you to a place that doesn't have housing provided or easily accessible. I did 11. Okay, I did 11 in whatever, and 15 in. Okay, so you see, I love my comment section, See why we're there? We're family. We are family over here. Family. So I need to do some more videos. That is why I'm doing a live, because I'm kind of set back now. Can I believe 2022 I'm kind of set back? I have a big project coming up, and I really want to stay tuned, because on the need for see it. I'm going to launch, I will be launching something soon. So I'm going to talk about, I know most of my videos is very informative, but I'm not really telling you much when I work and travel. I need to make a video on it specifically. But yeah, on work and travel, in my first year, I made like 4,500 to like 6,000 US. Yeah, or almost 6,000 US. So that's like, I think that's like 700,000 Jamaican dollars, 720 them way there. That's my first year. That's after me spending on everything. But trust me, I scrape my scrape for each year. So because I started in June. I remember say most people start in May, and also it was my first year, so I didn't have my social security. So I didn't find jobs early, so I'm scrape through to get that money there. But you can please remember that first year is one of the crucial years. So I never buy any phone or any gadgets until my second year on work and travel. I bought a laptop because I didn't have any, but I didn't buy a new phone. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you should prioritize what you want to achieve on work and travel. So in making that money, that wasn't a lot, because remember that I have to send myself back on second year, so that is $3,000 come out of that already for everything for the following year. Plus I owed my mother, who paid for me to go and work and travel, I had to give her back some of the money. Plus I had school. So yeah, so you need to know what you want. I see people come back with car, this, that. Let me tell you, say when you're old school, you gotta understand life. And when me old school, me understand life. You see the opportunity here, why you think me I share it? Because me start right now me tell you already say I work and travel make me who work and travel is one of the turning points in my life. That you see if me never go and work and travel, more that day I suffer like dog. Yeah? You married up on the live. Yeah man, more that day I suffer like dog. So that is why I share this with you because um that is what helped me to pay my school fee. In my second year, yeah man, big up, big up, big up. In my second year, and people rough, people first year rough, people first year good. People go up and work and travel and never yet go back because they have a thing. I don't know. Sometimes it's your mindset. You see, my first year wasn't my best year, and I still went back and work and travel. So sometimes it's your perspective and how you view life. Just know say nothing no come easy. So going on work and travel, whether if it's sweet, whether if it's sour, just know what you're all about, right? And know how to manipulate the system. Um, my second year was better than my first year, but the third year and final year was no, my second year was kind of rough, but my third year, I made what? My third year was nice, guys. You hear when you know when them say you eat the jackpot? Yes, I eat the jackpot for my third year. I made over, yeah, I think I made over $1 million. I didn't check it, but I made over $1 million on my third year. I work like hell, but I made over $1 million on my third year. Um, yeah, and it can't believe it. Me actually be 1 millionaire. My first million was on work and travel. You see why me I telling them something here? This is to show you that you can do it. You don't have to take out student loan. You can beat the system, and work and travel is a good way to start. So you can beat the system on work and travel. Just make sure that you work. The hours should be included as well. So depending on the hours, depending on the overtime, that's where you have you see your money. And don't make sure say spend it off. You have the necessities, things that are necessary, right? Someone asked me about homesick. How do I handle being homesick? Work and travel, rough. The 4 months rough. It's a lot to adapt to like a new environment. Being there for 4 months, you have different scenarios. One of the times somebody nearly fight me. When I tell somebody nearly fight me, good me, one big old woman nearly fight me on work and travel. Co-workers talk down on me. Co-workers hate me. Co-workers, you that's life on work and travel. Work and travel is like a war zone. People and you and a friend, so it's a lot on work and travel. And how do I handle that? I just say 4 months, 4 months, and I know I want out of it. So once you're getting what you want out of it, then that's good. Also stick with your family. For me, my mom calls me every day, but because it was different with the time frame, because I had to spend like probably 2 minutes on the phone with her. So mommy we all stay up 12 o'clock because that's when I would actually talk to her. So should I stay like 12 o'clock for me talk to her, because in between those hours, in between like, because remember I told her that I was working my last year, why I make so much money, me I work from 4:30 a.m. straight back to 10 o'clock. I only get probably 1 hour in between the two jobs. So you see why. Yeah, so a lot of factors you have to roll in if you want to make that large sum. What if you want to go on the work and travel but you don't want to take the vaccine? Sorry, Fiona, brother. That's a different thing right now, because with work and travel it's mandatory. With every traveling it's mandatory to take the vaccine. So that's a no. You don't if you don't want, that's how the system is. You have to take the vaccine. I took my vaccine and it wasn't because I work and travel. But as it relates to the vaccine, you have to take it. You have to take it or don't go. Simple. But you have to take the vaccine. I don't know if there is any exemption, but you have to take the vaccine. The best jobs, I can tell you, say, you see, if you find one job right now and the job is paying you $9 and it's right beside a Walmart, the Walmart is 5 minutes away, take that job. You have to, don't look at the prices, because I see work and travel prices regular $13 to $15. Look at the area. The first thing I look at when I'm choosing a job is the area, the location. Remember what I tell you. Look which area look like Kingston with enough places there. Burger King, Subway, Chick-fil-A, Walmart, Submerge. What you call it? I worked at what you call that? Work on next place. I worked at like hotels, TJ Maxx, this, that. Look at the vicinity, look at your location, look at the job, and look at the surrounding jobs around it. That is how you choose a job. Don't choose a job based on the single pay rate, this, that, because you can choose one job where $15 and you end up nowhere. So you end up in a one town that only 1 and 2 jobs are available. I can tell you that about 15 work and travel students will be there. 15 I will know to 2 jobs. Yeah, that are more dogs than bones, and that's reality. I told you in one of my videos. And my second year, I tell you, say, I go up and work and travel. I went and work and travel, and there wasn't any job. I had the best job in my life. My job was to have fun. I probably need to do some little clips and work and travel. My job was to have fun. I was working as a recreational officer, recreational attendant. So I did fishing. I worked at a hotel, so I did fishing. I did kayaking, go on boats. I was a tour guide. Best job ever. Like, what is that? Is that a job? People are the housekeeping and me they are enjoying myself. Is that a job? But guess what? That job was paying me $11.50. Money that. That is a good start. But guess what? I never have a second job. Couldn't find a second job. You know the job, you know what ended up happening to me? That job was actually sucking me dry. I was crying my eyeballs out. I had to move from that state and go to a new and go back to my first job in my first year, because I said to myself, so look here, I love that job. I'm not going to bed. Every day I get hot food. Hot food meaning I get my ribs, cause hotel me there. I went to a hotel and it was like I was a guest, but I was a worker. Them treat me good every day. I get breakfast, I get hot food on a Wednesday, and a regular day I can eat enough chips and fruits galore. That was the best job ever. But you have to know what you go and work and travel for. So don't look at my battery. I'm gonna plug in my phone. So don't look at the job, the singular job. Look at the area. Because that area, no job at all in that area. They say, oh, me gonna get a second job. You get me? So you have to think about that. So the best jobs are being a busser. So for males always get the best jobs. I hate that. So being a busser, the males being a busser, let me plug in my phone. Sorry about that, guys. Oh. Okay. So yeah, males get the best jobs. So being a busser, being a server actually pays too, you know. being a server actually pays. I've never done that before, but that's good. Working at Walmart, at the base, and any other store that close late, cause that's overtime. Them kill it with overtime, cause their summers are hot. In the US, everybody want to go to the food store. So I would say, all right, if you go to a location and Walmart is 24 hours. The Walmart when me did I work 24 hours. Me tell us the girl make money. 24 hours Walmart. I started working at 4 a.m. To 1 o'clock every day. That's about 60 hours a week. Remember, after 40 hours a time and a half. So after 40 hours after 40 hours every hour, I work 20 must $3. So on a Thursdays overtime that me I work $22 per hour. So that's how overtime work, time and a half. I'm not check it. Must say 17. I mean not check right. I don't know what I mean. I don't maths it out. Sometimes I'm good part maths, but sometimes I exaggerate. No, this can't go on TikTok. So yeah. So you have to think about overtime as well. So that is why I tell us to choose something like that. Me I try to remember the place where they go also. And a submerge. There was this food place that I worked at. There said it close late. So once it closed like 12 o'clock, you can make overtime pan that. So Walmart, Bossa, server. Just don't work in a one park where the sun hot and when rain fall, you have to leave. Just don't do one of those jobs. Any other question? So those are the best jobs. Anything we work at Walmart. Any other questions? So yeah, so that's it for work and travel. Go there with an open mind and know what you want and save your money. That is where MR comes. Budget. Remember, say me launch one product soon, so you'll see that. With housing as well. Do you have jobs that have very late shift, like 12 a.m.? Yeah, Walmart has 3 shifts. I think they have shift from 1 o'clock from 11. No, the first shift is 4 a.m. to 1 or 12 p.m. Then Bellman. Okay, so Imar says Bellman is a good one at hotel. Oh, Dollar Tree, good man. What's the hours like? Dollar Tree, good man. Based on the hours, Based on the hours. So if Dollar Tree close like all 12 o'clock, clothing stores are good too because they close late. I worked at a clothing store and I'm glad because girl I go like 11:30. Just know say you should work from about like 15 to 18 hours a day. The least 15 to 18 hours a day. That's when you make the money. Yeah. So Dollar Tree can be good as well based on the hours and the availability of second jobs. I reached late. I wanted to ask about housekeeping where overtime is concerned. Housekeeping, I'm not sure about overtime. I didn't have much overtime with housekeeping, but what I can say is that when you work at a hotel, there are many different positions. So you can actually tell them, say, you wanted a housekeeping, but you would love to do other jobs also. So you can be a housekeeper in the morning and then work at the front desk in the evenings. So with hotels, they're very diverse because you can change your position, your job title, your position. So you can be a housekeeper in the morning, front desk in the evening, work in the laundry, work in the prep kitchen if it's a all-inclusive hotel. So it depends. You can work in banquets. Banquets pays good, I think. Well, where I was, banquet did appear good. And I say bellman, you can be a bellman. So overtime for housekeeping, it's a set shift based on the in and out of it, because you know in is check in and check out, so you have to work within the hours of probably like 8:30 to 3 o'clock. So I'm not sure, because once you finish all the rooms, basically your work done for the day. So I'm not sure about overtime, but remember that you should work up to 40 hours, and that's like a 5 day period. So once you work 7 days, it's technically overtime, if you understand what I'm saying. 40 hours is for 5 days, based on the time schedule. So once you work 6 to 7 days, automatically you get overtime. So how do you juggle 15 to 18 hours a day with primary and second job? Look here, I don't know how me do it, you know, but I had like-minded persons like me. So on my first year, me one did a travel to one place 4 o'clock in the morning, because me did have to work 15 to 18 hours a day. The girl them say, hear what the girl them say no? Like them would have say, like, me don't know if them want to say me greedy or, girl, me nah do that. Would I never do that. And I'm like, okay, you know where I get your money from. I think it's the drive. I stock up on my protein shake. I stock up on my one a day. So I take my vitamins. I took vitamins. I took my live pan protein shakes and ensure and them something there. So I invested on those stuff. One at a time I work at Walmart, man. And at first I know what is electrolytes, because my body legit shut down. I was doing something and I felt my like I left my body, because that's how I was working and I was so tired. So I saw me at work and my eyes just are closed because I worked so much. My electrolytes, until somebody say it's an electrolyte, and I researched it, and I noticed say, yeah, like my work too much. But you get days off, and it's for a period of time. Once you start, it takes 25 to 30 days to become a habit. So once you work the 1 month, it become normal to you. That means in my break time, I took a 15 minutes break. Best believe I'm sleeping. We can post a picture there at Walmart. On my hour lunch break, I take 15 minutes to eat my lunch. Best believe the rest of the hours them sleep me asleep. So I'm gonna take an hour sleeping time during my work time, which because they give you 1 hour to for lunch. In between my jobs, my hardly but bed, so I just bed and take one little 30 minutes sleep. And then when I reach back in the night, my bed, go my bed. I not bed for go back at work. I just bed when time as me sleep, I legit wake up for go to work. So when I bed again for so it's like that. So it's like a cycle. So once you just have to put your mind to it. So stack up on your protein shake, stack up on your vitamins, stack up on your energy, and don't drink energy drink. Me stack up on vitamins, good food, and then something there. What do you do to combat figure for getting long hours? Yeah, I take supplements. Yeah, man, money motivate me. You know, see me there, so now I left university, and when people talk about student loan, I'm like, me no, because I know it's a problem, but when people talk about it, I'm like, I'm so happy I actually worked so hard. Because when me there at Jamaica, I come back to Jamaica, I still at work per weekends. So the money motivate me. Where I come from motivate me. I must have a story. Me now come back to Jamaica come suffer. And me no want paying a student loan. Taking my vitamins. Having people around you. And me not really stamp on that, but when you have like Jamaicans decide you, and Jamaicans can work, you know. So when they have Jamaican side there and them say, girl, come no man. You understand? So that's how we do it. The guys, we don't know the guys because of the guy them run the clock already. So me don't know. I guess when we go there we just know. Imagine you go overseas and the first paycheck about like 100,000 Jamaican. 1 week, yeah, make 100,000 Jamaican dollars. Come on, that's a motivation. Yeah. Can ask you about money management up there. Money management up there, yeah, cause it's hard. So you're gonna say nice things. You want the latest iPhone. Right now, the phone that I use to rot it, just know say me there Jamaica and I have to choose life instead of buying one of the latest phones. Cause this phone is what? A S9 Plus. I bought it in my second year of work and travel. So that phone here, I buy it when it just come out, yeah? Cause girl have to have the latest stuff. But you still have to make sure say you prioritize what you want. So managing your money over there, you go want nice clothes to come down with. Yeah, for me, I go want my nice clothes. I bought my clothes about the entire year worth of clothes and work and travel. Right now, when me there Jamaica, me not buy no clothes at Jamaica. I don't shop on Shein or anything. All of my clothes, when you see me a good girl in a nice clothes, those are from work and travel. I don't spend unnecessary money. I just spend in bulk. So I buy all of my clothes them from work and travel. I do think I changed my wardrobe in a quite some time now. So you see that, you see the phone them, you see the gadgets them. You see all of that. So you just want to know what you're there for. Pencil out your lunch, pencil out how much you actually want to spend, pencil out. Alright, so for me, I wait for sales. So when I get my paycheck, I just check it for make sure I say it in my account. I not touch my account. The most when I touch my account, I say, alright, that job here, if I have 2 jobs, I never touch the money from one job. So I never touch, I think I never touch my Walmart money. So I not touch my Walmart money. Anytime I spend money, it would be from my second job. And when I'm spending that money, I check like, do I really need this item? So from food, that is why I work at a place that provides food. So you work at a restaurant that gives you lunch, so you don't have to buy lunch. You check. So basically, I was just paying rent. So I never have no money for spend. But like when coming down to the summer, so like late August, September, that's when I shop. So you have to know what you want. So you can pencil out your money. You can pencil out how much you want to spend. Like from right now, you can calculate how much money you're going to make per work and travel. Because you're going to check up how many weeks are you going to be there. I actually set an alarm and put my alarm to say, Shaday is just 4 months. So every day I wake up, I see one alarm, Shaday is just 4 months. You can do this. Every single day I set an alarm for that. A reminder to tell me that I'm counting down. So I check the weeks. Just 4 months, Shaday. I set my reminder for work and travel. And every year I do that and work and travel. So you can pencil out what you want. I would say if it's your first year, prioritize on what you really need. Do you need a new phone or you can wait on the second year? Do you have to buy? For me, buy clothes. Like buy, if you have a university, buy 1 3 blouse, buy 1 3 pants, buy 1 3 shoes. Cause guess what? It's in the long run, you know what? Go to school and you look like the worst. You understand? You have to buy your 3 polo shirt. Them polo shirt are like $6. So you pencil out your 3 polo shirt them, your 3 nice jeans them, your 3 pants them. Me always make sure say I have them 3 something there. You can't buy 1 3 shirt and just that's it. You buy something for whosoever you want. Don't go there and think say you have to buy for your cousin, your friend, your this, your that. And you can just buy like when you're going home, you buy two this, two that on sale, but never you think that you're obligated to buy anything for anyone. Because at the end of the day, them don't know how you work over there, and them don't know if you really have it. Remember, you have to think about you're coming back, your school fee, and all of that. The best time to shop for sales. So like it depends on where you want to go. For Bath and Body Works, they have two sales. Their sale is annually. Yeah. So semi-annually. So one starting January now and one starting June. Yes. So for Bath and Body Works, they start in June. That's when they reach $3. Me never buy one Bath and Body Works for $5, $11. I always catch a $3 sale them. For regular clothes like Aeropostale and all of them something there. Remember, America is seasonal. So when you just go there, like from May to July to August, them clothes expensive. But you see when late August, like all right after we call it, where the holiday name, right after the holiday, everything slow down. So them have the sale. Thank you. Right after July 4th. So you can start shopping, I would say August 20th. You will see the sales coming in. The sales them cut half price. All even at Old Navy have the little sale them after August about 20 them way there. Just keep on the website them, you will see the sale for killer after August, because they are changing their season. So they're changing their stock and putting in winter season now. So shop them time there. And there are some sites, probably I can send the sites, look for them and find and send it to you. Let me go back up here. So manage your money wisely. I'm going to do a lot of videos on that coming soon, especially after work and travel. The money we make after work and travel, just know say it go use for set your life, yeah. So don't spend it off. Is it good to still go to the second job on your primary job day off, or you should just take the day off to rest and make sure your second job don't fall on you? All right, so this person is asking if they have one entire day, if they should go to their second jobs on their day off. It depends. I did that in my first and second year, where if I have a day off, so if I have a day off, I will try and make the day off a one entire day to rest, right? But some of the times it's like I have half day and half day. You understand? So I would say take at least one entire day to rest. I would say that, but I never did that in my first and second year. In my first and second year, I took only half a day out of the entire 7 days to rest. But on my final year, when I was working at Chick-fil-A and Walmart, the way I did run the clock already, I'm like, girl, I'm gonna take a day off. I legit could take an entire day. Yeah, I could take an entire day. So I took one entire day for myself. And that's when I not sleep. That's when I go shopping. That's when I go on the rides them. That's when I not sleep on my day off. Like, come on, when are you gonna enjoy yourself? So my day off is to go shopping and enjoy myself. And remember what shopping means to me. I shopping. I can see something and probably say, all right, mama, wait on that. That is why I want to go. When I was working at Myrtle Beach, the mall was like 5 minutes away. So I'll put my lunchtime in the mall. So it depends on how your work schedule is, to be honest, and you as a person. So if I would say take at least one day off, but as I said, I didn't do that in my first and second year. I took like half a day off, but make sure so you get at least one day rest. Yeah. Yeah, the electrolyte thingy. Yeah, I can't believe that did happen to me. Will you do a video to show how to file tax return? Yes, I'm going to do a video on that this week or next week. Most definitely the tax return video is coming up. So wait on that one. I chose a job, but it's in Ohio, small town. I was wondering if it's a good choice. What do you think? Okay, so I would say everyone experience is different. As I said, based on your location, is there like any other jobs around you? I can also tell you that people land in a some place where, hello, we're Jamaicans, you know. So people spirit will take you. You can be in a situation where you're there one place where the one job you have, you run hours red. They don't care about you clocking out. Yeah. You can also be at a place where you don't pay rent or you have people where buy your stuff. You understand? So it depends on you as a person, um, and God as well. So you have to pray for these stuff. You have to say to yourself, like say to yourself, say, God, just make this be one good year, guide me, protect me, whatever the outcome be. Sometimes you learn lessons from work and travel as well. So going to Ohio, and it's a small town, you never know what could happen. You probably land jobs. There probably a job near you. There probably the job where you have, you go run hours ready, and the rent go lower, everything. So just hope for the best, yeah. And always remember that there is a second year and third year. So with that situation, you can cut down on spending as well. So you have to try to manipulate the system as well. So good luck on work and travel. I hope it's a productive year. I hope it's a fruitful year for you. This year 2022. How does tax work? Let's say, for instance, you get $13 after tax, which I know depends on the state, which is probably get paid $10 after tax. All right, with tax in the US, it doesn't work like that. So it's like they don't check it like $10 per hour or $13 per hour. With tax, how it works is that you get all of your money, but your how that work, a gross pay. So you get the money that you should get. Your state tax come out of it. State tax is where you are. So I was in South Carolina, so the state actually take tax from you, and the federal tax, those are two mandatory tax that should be taken out of your pay. Now, for us, which is J1s, you shouldn't pay any other tax other than those two taxes. And please correct me if I'm wrong, persons who are here who attended work and travel before. So those two taxes you should pay, and probably one other more. So you don't have to pay no insurance, you don't have to pay no medical tax. Because if you pay all of them taxes, your money come out and you never get it back. Them did rob me. Them rob me. We say, we tell us say, them take out the tax. Everybody get them tax money, get back them tax refund except me. Me tell us say, more cry, you know. But yeah, so you only take out state tax and federal tax, and these taxes can be claimed back to you, which is what they were talking about, tax return. But yeah, let me know if you understand that. Um, Having two different cards maybe help. Some people put spending money in one and lock away the saving one. All right, so yes. So with the banks in the US, as me tell you, you're legal. You have rights in the US. So you'll have bank accounts. You can apply to any bank. And once you do reach the age of 24, me at 24. Once you don't reach the age of 24, you get free. You basically, your account is free. You don't get no tax, you don't get no deduction, no charges, sorry. So once you go over there, you're under 24, open as much bank accounts as you want. I have two bank accounts right now, US accounts. I need to shut down one though because them start charging me when I reach 24. So them start charging me. So yeah, you can open different bank accounts. My bank account is from TD and Bank of America. When is the best time for sales? Yeah, the best time for sale is in August. Um, Do you think you could just list a few supplements you take? Alright, I can list some of the supplements I take. Um give me 1 second because I bought some today. Not today, I bought some. I should do a review. 1 second. So this is a good one. I used to take the gummies, but the gummies don't work because the sugar in the gummies actually defeat the purpose of vitamins. So this one is olive. This one is olive max potency. This is a vitamin I'm taking right now. I used to take the gummies. I hate taking pills. I used to take the gummies because they're nice and we can eat them out. But the mere one here actually better. I recommend this one. This is the one I recommend. I also so you can take vitamin and take omega-3. That I like the fish oil something. Me supposed to do a review on some because I buy one. So I just wait on that. Wait on that for do a review. I take what you call this now? Probiotics. This one I just me thing, but you can just take vitamins and omega-3. Them two them recommend. So vitamins and omega-3. But yeah, those are the two I would recommend. And you can take like protein shake because you basically your body not having because you're probably not eating properly. So the vitamins will give you whatever vitamins you're not consuming. The omega-3 you know so that good because that have the fatty acid, yes. Like a fish oil and whatever you need that daily. So the fish, so that is good. Oh yes, for the females, wear crochet. Wear crochet here, we can pull out and redo it. For males, people don't shave them ear for the entire 4 months up there. Yeah, so probably you can buy one shear and ball off it. I don't know. How you normally do it, Imar? So yeah, these are the supplements I'm taking right now. This one is probiotics, but I do a lot of research because you know, so with the vitamin them, it kinda yeah, things are in them we enough to really consume. Once it have like syrup and them, they look at something there, and yeah, so you have to look on the ingredients. The ingredients that says like when you look on it, some ingredients will say others, those are the ingredients they look for. So yeah, if you want to take Ensure, but Ensure, take the protein shake instead of Ensure. Let me see. Thank you. Do I have filed the tax return before I leave the US, or I can do it while in Jamaica? Alright, so the tax period is now, which is January, February. I think it closed off in April. And with filing your tax, yeah, so you will have to come back to Jamaica. Remember, you come back in like September, and tax season is like now. So you'd actually have to wait like probably 3 to 4 months to get your tax return. Once you have your W-2, your primary job and your secondary job or whatever job will send you your W-2, which is what you use to file your tax. So once you reach that stage, you will understand it. But I'll do a tax return video soon. The best banks, right now, I have Bank of America. What I say TD. TD is the one good bank. TD, I only tried TD and Bank of America, but Bank of America too sensitive. Then we lock down your card for any amount of things. But them I want top bank, Bank of America. But I would say TD Bank is good. But as I say, yeah, TD Bank is good. Because it's what Bank of America is like known for a lot of stuff. Can you try getting second jobs without your social security? Tell your employer you will get it. Yes, yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did for my second job. So the social security is what I use to get jobs. It's like your TRN in Jamaica. You know, that is what you need when you're getting a job in Jamaica. So that's what the social security is. The information that says you are eligible to get a job. Right. So that is what I did in my first year, yeah. And some, yeah, you can get it without it. You have to just know which employer would accept it. Um when I was on work and travel, I get up to like all 4 jobs. I get 4 jobs cause me never did I get a job, so I applied to about 4 jobs. So in a 1 week me I work 4 jobs and then me just cut it down to 2. So you can apply to, trust me, them want people for work. So you can in your first year or first time going on work and travel or the couple of weeks, just apply to any amount of job. With America you can get a job one day. You can pick, choose or refuse jobs. So you know which job works for you. So me did get like all 4 job and me I tell you say me did have to cut it down because me never like half of them. Do you have to go to university to be on the program? So yes. So for this program, I know that someone mentioned the camp program up in the first part of my video. Sorry I didn't reply to that message. I just remember to that comment. I just remembered. But yes, for this job, you have to attend university. And the funniest thing is, it doesn't have to be university. It can be like a regular college. So like Knox College, Mobile College. Once it's a college that you're like probably doing an associate degree. So when I tell people, say, if I was to go back in time, I would have probably just do an associate degree in a tourism and hospitality, because you get jobs right now if you have a tourism and hospitality associate degree. Remember, I know that an associate degree, you can travel right now on an internship program in a US right now. They want people like crazy. So yeah, that is what I would do. So you have to, but with the camp program now, you have a camp program, Camp USA. I was talking about MAFAS. I know that you know I had a collaboration with MAFAS, so you can sign up with MAFAS for the camp program. You don't have to be going to university. The camp program is basically just going to a camp, being a camp counselor. I don't know why. So my day I talk to so long, my throat should I have one water, man? Should I have water? So yeah, the camp program you can go on, you can go on MAFAS or any other work and travel agency. The camp program is under the J1 program as well. So you can sign up for that. You don't have to be going to university. You have to be, I think, age 16 or must say, no, age 18, sorry. Yeah, and you can just leave school and all of those stuff. You have to pay $500. It's not really so beneficial in terms of monetary wise, but you did it for what, 11 weeks. Yeah. For those going for the first time, can you give an idea of what to pack? Anything important? For ladies, I'm gonna pack the whole of the. For ladies, I would pack my entire 4 month supply of sanitary napkin. Sheet. The most they're gonna need a sheet and then some there. And work and travel. You don't want to pack nothing for work and travel. Guys, I feel like I need a little water. You don't want to pack nothing for work and travel, because guess what? You're going to be buying things to come down and then you're going to be overweight. So you don't want to pack anything for work and travel. Nothing at all. The basic necessities. So like as I say, if you're ladies, pack your 4 months. Like it's cheap. Yeah. your sheet, probably like two go-to out clothes, and probably 3 night clothes. That's all I want. Because when you go over there, you're going to get your work clothes. You own go work. You don't have to pack none. That's the beauty of it. And then you can pack a seasoning. Me always pack my seasoning. Whether or not me feel like me go cook, I have to pack my Maggi season. Because when you go over there, them food tastes bad. If you cook, trust me, the taste off. It's off bad. Even if you're cooking the same way, it's off. So I carry like my Maggi season, I carry my nice curry, Indian curry, I carry my scotch bonnet pepper, but trust me, I will be doing a video on how to pack, but you don't want to pack much things because your goal is to pack light so that when you're coming back you can pack heavy. And the suitcase where you want, my suitcase don't have no, I like one called cloth material and not heavy, but people fancy, people buy some carry-on, it pink and cute. My suit have them something there, but that's never for me. Me, I have one little bag, and one little bag me carry. Carry one little bag. I'm so simple. Like I just noticed that I wasn't fussy, but you don't pack much, mums. If I have a bank account in Jamaica already and get bank account in US, can I do transfer money from US to my GN bank? All right, I'm glad for the question here. How me transfer money from the US to Jamaica? Yeah, laugh over me. How do I transfer money to the US from Jamaica? How do I transfer money from US to Jamaica? There's a thing called Zoom, XOOM, Zoom transfer. That worked miracle. It's different from do we call that Western Union? The rates them really higher than Western Union. And what I do, notice that anytime another summer, US run red. US gone sky high, 156. Although that it they know, but every summer it raised than its original price. So you go when you send down money, especially in the summer, it's when me for work and travel and me hear say US gone up. See me yeah. Hey, US gone up. But Zoom XOOM transfer, that is where I transfer my money. Once you put in your, I send it to my mother. So once you put in your information, you can send up to 3,000 US at a time. You put in your information and you send it to VMBS, and I think you can send it to GN as well. So you can work that out. So that's how I transfer my money. Then again, yes, you can transfer money from your US to GN or any other bank once you have a US Jamaican bank account. You get what I say? So once you have a US Jamaican bank account, but the transfer is I think it's like, I'm not sure. I think international transfer is like all $30 to the wire transfer, and that is why I tell you say, so the Zoom thing, I think I like all $5, $4 you transfer the money there. So that's why I tell you say the Zoom rates are good and it's better than the wire transfer, which costs $30. And if so, is it better to carry the money with you or transfer it? It depends on what you want, because when you come down here, when you can carry down all your money them. That's a fact. But when you carry down money, a money where you now go change in a Jamaican. Because if you change in a Jamaican dog, never supper. Remember 1 year I carry down my money to rotted. At 120 them want to give me US for me. I said, Jaja, I can't get this all for, should I get this all for 140, 150 them way there. So ensure that you want to do it. Anytime you carry down your money, let me tell you what I carry down my program fee. You can leave it in your bank account. Yeah? Because you not charge until you are 24. They not charge until you are 24. So I carry down my program fee. I carry down, so that's about $2,000. carry down my program fee. Any money when I carry down, and money when I go spend in a US, I not change it in a Jamaican. Cause once you carry it down, if you change it a Jamaica, dog never suffer. Unless me go sell that back for y'all one go 1/3. Me not. When it come a Jamaican to change the money, a dog never suffer. They want give you a little bit of money for that. So as I say, Zoom transfer is good. You can do a wire transfer. Once you have a US Jamaican bank account. Yeah. Well, I'm glad somebody find out about Zoom. Oh, PayPal is good at PayPal. No. Yeah. No. I'm not go on that. I'm not sure about that. Will my visa be denied if my GPA is less than 2? I can tell you that, yeah, because it's a requirement to be 2.0. Yeah, it's a requirement, so don't even apply. It's a requirement. So yeah, I would say that. Because I know people who, I don't know if them GPA did reach there, so, but they be failing some courses and they never get to go. Them deny it and say, here what embassy deny them and say no. You need to go to summer school because I can see where you're failing your modules. So you should take your time and go to summer school so you can get up to date or something with your courses. That's what they said. Yeah, so if it's 2.0, if it's less than 2.0, sorry, I would say most likely yes, because it's a requirement to be 2.0 or above. Any more questions? Because I love them question here. I'm not even remember about the bank question. Oh, I have an app that you can call the US now. So I'm actually making calls to the US because I'm a businesswoman. Yeah. So I'm actually making calls to the US right now using an app. Normally them give me, I think them give me one chip. Like when you go on work and travel, they give you a chip and tell us you must do phone and this and that. I'm not doing that. I just download an app that can be used to call persons in the US. It gives you a US number and you can call in the US. So I just use that app. I don't remember the app, so I will tell you soon. Or let me come off of this and let me come off of this and come back. I'm going to tell you the app that I use to call US person. So you can actually start applying for jobs right now. Because everything is online. So right now, when you go overseas, just know say, they're going to tell you say apply online and that's going to take 2 weeks. So you know what I would do? I would assess my location, look at the different business places there, call them, use the app when me go tell you, call them, tell them say interested and you'll be there in 2 weeks. Tell them say them probably gonna send it to them website, apply 2 weeks prior to that. By the time you reach you have your second job ready for you. I use Text Now. Text Now gives you a number as well and you can call. Cause I use Text Now. Text Now gives you a number you can call. Cause I have this number for like all my years and work and travel. So about 3 years now I have that same number here using the app. Is a primary job with shift recommended? Is it harder to find second job if this is the case? Yeah, it's harder, but nothing try, nothing done. It's harder to get hired. It's harder to get jobs when you have a shift. Because look at this, your shift changes every week or every 2 weeks. So you have to be updating your other employee, which is your second job. And sometimes them can't really do that. Them can't really wait on that. But as I tell you say, foreign want people for work for them. They don't want to work. They don't want to do anything. So we go up there and work. So me I tell you say they want people for work. It's harder, but it's possible. So I would say don't get a job that has shift because it will be bad. As in complicated. Yeah. So don't get a job with shift. Cause better get a second job with shift, but the primary job with shift, I gotta take time. I gotta take time. Let me tell you the app that I use. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I found it. Top text. I want to comment. On this. I found the app. It's called Talk a Tone. So Shanika, you can text it for me. Talk a Tone. TALKATONE. Talk a Tone. I don't know if I comment. Oh, I not comment. Comment. Live. Top comment. Yeah, so Talk a Tone. TALKATONE. So Talk a Tone is the app. Yes, that's it. Thank you. That was a struggle in my first year. My shift job was all over the place, but the manager at the second job was nice and worked with me up and down shift. See? Tell you? Them want people, man. Yeah, but it's a struggle, as what Shanika says. Thank you, Shalicia. Thank you, Shelly. So, guys, any more questions? Because I've been on here for quite some time now. I think I'll close the live soon. Just wait for me. By the end of this month, I'm launching something really, really, really good. So, stay tuned for that. I've been working on a project for so long. Can't wait for it done. Yeah. Any more questions? So I'm gonna tell you about getting yourself. Just have a mindset, have your goals. Try make what I said, at least make a 10,000 US. Try make at least 10,000 US after spending. That'll be my target for your first year. Just try make as much as possible. But it depends on what you use the money on though. My money for work and travel, I don't think I even touch much of it because I did get scholarship for my first year. So I don't really touch much of it. But telling you, what I need for beat the system. I got one with shift. It's at amusement park, and it will be my first year on work and travel. That's okay, baby. That's okay, darling. Although me tell you, say, what are you doing at the amusement park? Because I did mention not to take an amusement park job. Not because it doesn't pay good, and it's okay if you take it, but sometimes the rain falls if you're outdoor and you have to go inside. But that's fine. That's fine. You can work your way around that. Let me tell you, say, all right, with your primary job is just a primary job. You can do more. You can do most of your hours at a second job. So you can work within that space. Yeah, what are you doing at the amusement park? I would rather take a housekeeping job than the amusement park job. But as me tell you, say, me never do an amusement park job, so it's not like I'm criticizing, but just I say, because of how sometimes the rain can fall and say you do go there for have fun, you go there for this. So sometimes that can affect it. But I can tell you that you're there, you can make it. You can make it. Because I think food service, that means you're going to get tips. Girl, you can make that. You can make it. And second jobs, come on, man. Just have good work ethics, huh? Yeah. How much do the bank charges after you're 24, and how often they charge you? You know, so I don't know though. I think my turn 24. It depends on the bank. So I think TD charged me $13 the other day, but I'm not sure why. If I data them first something. You can't find Talk a Tone pan Play Store. I want blue call something. It's a call app. It's on Play Store. So I think TD Bank charged me $13, but I'm not sure why, because at one time then they charged me after when we reached 24. Bank of America, I think you have to have once you have less than $1,000 in your account, them start charge you. I'm not sure how much them charge you. Or maybe it's not an Apple. Why you use Shanika? Shanika has one. There are a lot of apps that you can use. You can use a lot of apps. You can use a lot of apps. So yeah, once you're over 24, you're over 24 now. Once you're over 24, once you have, I think less than $1,000 with the American, I'm not sure how much with TD, but them charge me $13 the other day. But it in the policy, so you can ask them. Yeah. So the amusement park, them. The amusement park. Oh, with the amusement park, you probably can have Six Flags or Six Flags. You can have multiple jobs, man. You can have multiple jobs. Me tell you, say your first year, man. Oh, see there, she find one. she in a one work and travel group. Yeah, man, you know, communicate, man. Communicate. Oh, let me know. Drop the state that you're going, guys. Which state you're going? Drop it in the comment section below. How you budget your money so when you reach home, you're not broke. LOL, cause I love to spend. I just don't think about it. Yeah, drop your state, guys. Drop the state that you're going. Yay! How I budget my money? I need to do a video on this. How I budget my money is like right now, I have me launch something soon and I can't wait, man. It's just that show and it's just that show change the surprise. So I write down how much I want to spend for the month. So how much money I have. I know what you want to do with it. Imar talks about investment. There's a lot of way that I make money online right now. I make money from YouTube. I make money from stocks. I make money from my business. So when you're talking about how you manage money is how money is coming in. So what is coming in and what is going out. So the more you spend, you want to make sure say the more you're saving and investing. With Jamaicans, we talk about saving is the key. Saving is not the key. Investment is the key. Your money should always be working for you. So the money we have, we are gonna make pan work and travel, try spin it. When we get $1, me have to spin it. Me have to turn it around and spin it. Yeah, that's how you keep your money flexing. So if you want to keep it in the bank and only use it as an emergency, if you want to invest it, I would recommend that. Remember, say me have one product coming out soon, guys. Don't spoil the surprise. But budgeting is key. Write it down, write how much you want to spend for the month and stick to it. As I tell you, say when you go for work and travel, I buy everything for the year. I buy when I go for work and travel, I buy roll-on for the year. I buy shampoo and condition for the year. Me I tell you, so when I go for work and travel, I spend my money wisely. Roll-on for the year, I buy about 20 roll-on I come down with for the year. brother. I buy shampoo and condition for the year. I buy all the necessities for the year. Them little way I buy my clothes them for the year. So I'm gonna spend when I come down. Yeah. I buy 3 pair of shoes. Yeah. Depends on what you want. Oh, and Crocs too. Crocs did have sale with the end and it missed me, but I think sale soon come up. They're gonna come up in almost August. So you can buy on the cheap Crocs. Crocs did on sale for almost $23. I not buy it unless it depends on sale. You mad? I not buy it unless it depends on sale. So we have a Maryland, we have a South Dakota, we have South Carolina, we have California, we have Ocean City, we have Missouri. We have California again. Hello. People are go for work and travel that year. I love it. When I make sure so when I text me and tell me what go on. You see when I eat it, when I just say people are got Virginia. You see when I eat it, when I say when I never even tell me how much I make. When I say Shaday, I get it Shaday. How does that barrel process goes? Like what are the steps to send a barrel? You know, so I never send a barrel, I know my friend will send it. Do. But you can check out the shipping company in Jamaica now because I know that shipping company does it. So if you want to send a barrel, if you're your first year, nobody kill yourself for send a barrel. Cause everything I'm buy it so in my suitcase it come down in. And that is why I'm tell you say when you go and work and travel only carry like your sheet, 2 suit of clothes for go when you're out, and your night clothes, 2 suit of night clothes, and if you're a girl, you carry your sanitary napkin for the 4 month them. You don't have to carry none else. Right now, I tell you to carry fab soap, cause the soap them are foreign wait name there, you know good. When I tell you to buy fab soap, cause the good soap them expensive. But yeah, that's why I'm tell you say carry a little bit of things in your luggage so that when you come back, yeah. Why not laugh over me? Yes, so all of that. Walmart only give you them vests. Oh, Walmart only give them vests. Oh yeah. So when I work at Walmart, them only give them vests. So if you want to carry some work pants, so if you have no old pants in your yard, no say 4 months. If you have no old pants in your yard, you carry the old pants, the good pants, pants where you can work in. You understand? Pants where you can work in one solid t-shirt where you can work in. So I'm glad for that. See them? I'm glad to see them on the live. Dario. So Walmart only give you a vest to wear, so you have to provide your own uniform. When me look here, when me dey for work and travel, at either 2 pants or 3 pants me have, and that start black, and when it done it white, white. Me buy the pants black. So when it done white. So yeah, Walmart only give you the vest, just a little vest, so you have to carry your own pants and shirt. But me normally have a uniform same way. Yeah man, I have my own uniform. So if you want to carry your jeans, if you want to carry 2 work jeans for the 4 months, you can do that. But pants sell are like $10 the most. But if you can carry when you don't follow me, you know some stay so sometime. Hello, who is Jag Visuals? Polo shirt, yeah man. Hello, I buy my. You see when time me come back from work and travel, remember I spend for the year. Remember I still save, cause girls save our money. If I know one thing, me I save up to this day. So when me come from work and travel, I'ma buy 5 blouse, 5 polo blouse, 3 nice suck-on pants. When me I roll pan university, and probably can buy a Crocs. Me not have no Crocs. So when me I roll out, people are say, I look like, yeah, I have it. You understand? Well, I just 3 little polo shirt I buy. Do you buy SIM card in America and put on plan while on work and travel, or you put an international roaming with our local service provider? No, I don't do any of those. That is why I was telling you about Talk a Tone. It's in the comment section. It's in the chat. Talk a Tone is an app that you download and you can call persons within the US. To call back home, I just use WhatsApp. WhatsApp have calls. I don't call in Jamaica. If you want me, you WhatsApp me. Everything is on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. If you want to call me, you call me on WhatsApp. You don't have WhatsApp in Jamaica? One time me depend, hey, when me never work and travel, man, them appear say, you're from Jamaica, you talk so they must say you talk so proper. Have you ever worked at a Walmart warehouse? Them pay $15 per hour. No, you know. See me tell you so the boy them can find a job them. I wish pa you find a place there. Hey, that yeah man work at them place there. Hey, the man them when them a work out, we call the little that something them man. Some little warehouse we sell we call a big warehouse the man we sell plywood and them something the man. When you ever work there doing? I never work on Amazon warehouse. That's why I'm telling you some work at Walmart. Cause Walmart pay me almost $11.50. Walmart did that pay me. And then Chick-fil-A did that pay me $13. Yeah. But Walmart had all the hours. I worked up to like all probably could have clock all 80 hours a week. I never did a have a second job with Walmart. But a smart me never smart. Cause Walmart was my primary job. How can Walmart be your primary job? Walmart was my primary job, guys. I'm telling already. Polo shirt. Laugh my ass out, you mad sweaty, you know. Yeah, man, I'm mad sweaty. Yeah, Walmart was my primary job in my final year. So I never did have second job, but true, I never did that think. That's why sometimes I tell you say, even though we say you want 2, 3 jobs, if you work one job, I remember say right after 40 hours of overtime, you know, you kill that already. So if you have one job that is paying you a lot of money, that is paying you overtime, work that job then instead of the second job. Trust me, you'll make more money. Yeah, you'll make more money. Polo no, not polo shirt, not polo shirt. Not polo shirt. The not the brand polo. But the regular Aeropostale blows them man, but at the polo form. You know, I think a $6 feet. Oh, you was applying, planning on applying. Oh, so it's near you. It's near the state where you go. Which state you go? Yeah man, so it may tell you say if you have one job and it'll pay enough money, why do a second job? You know? But do the second job if it's whatever. Oh, the color. Yes, that shirt there. But when I talk about the work for work, normally when you're working, you know, them provide them shirt. Them provide like one shirt. Them provide one shirt. I heard what? I think them provide like when I work at like, cause me working at Spray Beach Hotel, Ritz-Carlton Hotel, Chick-fil-A, they provide my uniform. But I think they give you 2 uniforms and then you pay for the third one. So you know the girl not having the third one, machine for kill, washer and dryer. Guys, there's no line in foreign. You know, you don't hang up no clothes by line. That was weird. Or where to ghetto. Amazon warehouse rough. That's why them they work there. I mostly man take on them work there, man. Cause the more the money, you know, at the harder the work, you know. I tell you somebody I work at Chick-fil-A to rot it and all Walmart easier than Chick-fil-A. Cause I was working at the back of the house. That is like a chef. Girl, a chef. I was working at the back of the house and me I tell you say I saw me remember that the thing with Chick-fil-A they're saying is that you don't wait in line. So once you go to the drive-thru, you go get your hot food. So we had to make orders and it had to be hot. Because in the US, if something stays in the warmer for like half an hour, it has to be thrown out. So the man waste good food. So that's how fast the fast food places are that's how fast they are in the US. So girl I flip, and they don't make burger, they make sandwiches. So girl I flip the meat them, fries them with the pan fries machine. Back of the house is mostly man work there. But a couple females were there. And them, you see when I'm done at that work time. You see when I work and travel, people are talking about how I work so much hours. Come like me just got work. Cause the time just run fast. Oh me I work. My dip on my foot. You see when time I come home, my foot them swell. Cause I'm on my feet like the entire 15 to 18 hours a day, yo. But guess what? It pays off. Pays off. Just now say 4 months. 4 months. I'll when I at Jamaica for probably 1 week before you go up, just rest. Rest, prepare feet, cause if you don't work, me say, can you believe me go up and work and travel? And the girl them touch Jamaican girl, you know, me if you say, where them come from, where them do up here? Cause they didn't want it to work. Like who don't want work? Working means this, so why don't you work? Them are like, me Colleen, me not gonna work. You say I one of them people, yeah. I never get sick yet. Oh, notice say even when rain a fall, I still have to go work. That's how it is in America. You have to go work even if rain a fall. Yeah. One time, from the first year, this girl, them just a ruffian them, and them show me the ropes from first year, you know. Cause them say after work, as scandal bag we have found we had a ride go work. Cause we say, you know, I have to just reach at work. So till we are ride the bicycle, we say, yo, what now do them here Jamaica, you know? One of the time, cause you know you have to clean garbage bin, not clean garbage bin, you have to throw out garbage and put it in the skit or them something there. You have to carry garbage bin. So every time we do that, hear them now. We not do this at Jamaica, and every day when we carry out the garbage, that's what we say. One at a time, me I work housekeeping, and I always tell people that story here. Me I work housekeeping, and this Jamaican girl, me don't know who give her supervisor position, but she is a regular, but because she come there like probably 3 years before. She depend work and travel every year, so them give her supervisor position, but in a depend her title, you know, them just say she a supervisor. So with cleaning the bathroom, you have to clean it like how we do it. Me clean the bathroom here, you clean the bathroom here, me clean it, so it alternates. So when we clean the bathroom over the other side, a spare time for clean it now. So when me look, the girl has sent me to go clean bathroom. You know say because the bathroom bung up, she want me to clean the bathroom. So you know me a Christian, and you know me a nice girl, you know. I just some talk sometime. I was born in Kingston and I grew up in St. Elizabeth, and so me acting like this is the town side of me, but this is not how I was grown. I was grown into a nice young lady. But you know said the girl want me for clean the bathroom cause it bung up. I say, look here, I'm not cleaning it. I'm not cleaning it. So she go call manager this and that. So when the manager come, say I'm not cleaning it. I'm not cleaning it. And she did have to clean it. Cause she not ramp with me. You get supervisor position and me and you come from the same place. You brighter out harder. I say some of them go, when they got fired, you know, you see the true colors in some Jamaicans, you know. Cause me I tell you say if I never want show, too nice for the life, you know, I'm not to say nothing. I say up to this day about me, the girl want me to go clean bathroom. To this day it burn me. So she brighter out harder, man. Yeah, true. Why not laugh? Real something. I was like, what happened to this girl? But that is why I'm flex with some guys. When me and the guy them at work, yeah. Guys, when me dey work and travel, every day a package come for people. On my first year, every day a package come for one girl. Yeah. Me if you say, I wish she had buy it so look like she just know Amazon. Look like she just know Amazon. So till me if you say to myself say, no son in a country come at town. Me say every day she spend. Do not spend the money unnecessarily, guys. Don't spend it unnecessarily. Me all say she buy winter boot. If you buy winter boot are you there Jamaica? If you buy winter boot for come back to Jamaica, I see the girl and buy winter boot. Me I say no sir. I country come at town. I can't bother. No, me have to start the business then because I saw someone who go up there and act like so no on a frightened. So I have to tell them the ropes. I tell them the ropes, you know. I can't manage. Me I'm gonna laugh them. You have to tell them the ropes. Yeah, them something they go on. I'm not thought them something up on the live. I'm a nice person. So do. And I wish you all the best on work and travel. Enjoy your time. Live for the experience. Even though my purpose and work and travel was to ensure that I finance myself through school and make sure that I maximize on the amount of money I made. I use that opportunity to make a lot of friends in my own space. I made friends because you know that when we as Jamaican work, we don't really go to a lot of places afterwards because right after is school. So that is where I, in my own space, I go on little rides, and on my day off, I will just go shopping or walk at the mall because that is what kept me to like see the little scenery. When I see couples that walk with them it's just different. The environment is so different over there. You have different experiences. For me, I was working alongside some Mexicans and I even learned Spanish. Me when I love Spanish from high school. I learned Spanish when me I tell you say me and them a chat because I just didn't want to enjoy myself and ensure that I had all the experiences that I could possibly do in that space. Because remember, you know, we never have no time to go at Times Square and there. So and work and travel. I have some family in New York, so I would normally fly to New York to Bronx, and then from there I will buy the rest of my stuff and then go back home. So even in that space, try find anything to make your time feel special and meaningful. Don't just think about working. Yeah, think about working, but don't just find other things where you can keep your little vibes, make friends, save your money, because I'm coming up with a lot of content that will benefit you. So save your money for when you reach Jamaica. I did embassy tips already. The live is 2 hours, so I'm actually closing now. But I did embassy tips. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Embassy, as I said, embassy is just all about being chirpy and wanting to have a good experience. Cultural exchange, that is the program. That is what it's for. So just enjoy yourself. And reward yourself as well. Reward yourself. Don't be afraid. Don't be mean to yourself. So me buying a phone, because some people when them talk, them say them go and work and travel, and I just phone them come back with. When me come back and work and travel, I make sure I bought a high-tech laptop because I know that I have to use it, but buy my phone because I know I deserve it. But at the end of the day, I know that I could have done that, because remember I'm telling you, I come down with $1 million, over $1 million, and I buy my stuff them. You understand? So you have to know what you want. So me come back with that still, and me, you understand, I pencil out that long time. And I now come back here so I come spin it and this and that and floss. You understand? So you have to know them like stuff there. Work and travel. If me never go up and work and travel that day, yeah, dog, me am a super. I don't know what more to do. Because when I work and travel, right now, when I work and travel for the 4 months, you make. Right now, if me go pan, I could have left my job right now and go pan work and job and live. That for sure you say the system and how Jamaica is, and when I know it stay. Yeah, when I know it stay. So let's take the opportunity here wisely. Make as much as I can, and all the best. Take heed. Until next time. Don't tell me what else you want, because I'm gonna make some videos, not tonight. Although me didn't want to make it tonight because my eyebrow them doing so. But me tired bad man. At them time I make videos, you know. 9. At them time I make videos. I wonder if I come off and make some videos for now. But when I can comment on the videos and I want, so I can make some videos. Videos coming up are I'm going to do a 2021 reflection. So what me doing at 2021, my goals I achieve. I'm gonna talk about the different streams of income I have. So I'm gonna talk about how I make money on YouTube, how I make money in my business, how all of them something there. How to apply for second jobs. I did do a video on how to apply for second jobs. I did do a video, you know. The video is second jobs right now. You can apply for second jobs now with talk tone, look on the area where they know and find the jobs that are in the area. Most areas you have to apply online. So I did work at Red Robins, and that's an online process. So you can call them because they know that you're coming. So you just call them. You say, hey, I'm so and so, and I'm coming to the US, and I need a job. How do I apply? Yeah, you call them, call the location. Facebook groups are the thing now, because foreign people still use Facebook. Yeah, guys. Facebook is not, yeah, Facebook is the Instagram for the US. So Facebook groups have a lot of jobs. They will tell you that, hey, they might look people from now. So you can find jobs on Facebook group. Just type in work and travel, or type in the city that you're going. So Panama City work and travel. Once you type that in, you see the groups on Facebook. And then you apply there to the jobs. On your first week of work and travel, you just walk around the vicinity that you're in the area and you just apply for the jobs. You just go in there at polite. They want people, just know that they want people. Just say, hey, I'm looking for a job. I would love to work here. Where do I sign up? So girl, it's so much change. It's when me a chat to now and me a talk the patois, and then me a go on, and then when I come on TV and me a do my little presentation. It's so much just change so. So yes, you can do those stuff to find second job. Yeah, I have to tell you, why I started telling you guys this is because I noticed that when I'm out school, I find that I should have know them somewhere in a university, else I'm gonna reach far, but nothing beat time. So that is why I'm sharing it now, because me I tell you, I said the opportunity dead right now. If I go back to high school, people in high school, I would do. I'm not even go UTech. I'm not even go UTech. I'm just go one little community college, do an associate degree, because when you do your associate degree, you still can go and work and travel. So you can go to Mobi Community College, Knox Community College. You can do an associate degree, which is a 2-year program, and you can go and work and travel. And I would do subject areas such as like business, no, hospitality. If you want to go overseas, tourism and hospitality, and then business. But the major thing to go overseas with an associate is tourism and hospitality, and then you have business, science. You saw them say, oh, science, because I'm in the science field, and you saw like when them say science are the thing, you're bright. Once in a science class, you're bright. That's what they said. And then we're going to the science field, and then there is no space. So I'm all about, although I'm passionate with everything that I do, but you still have to look at the reality and what life has to what life has to offer. And so you do want to make sure that you have your basic necessities. So I would say if you really want to expand, I wouldn't choose science because I'm good at business, but because as me said, them kinda, even though they never push you for going to one science class, but because the stigma was that science is the bright class and this and that. But if you're not doctor and them someday, or probably nursing now, nursing you can go overseas, but out here you not really. But as I say, I have to know how to save, budget, make your money work for you. My content them come up, so you'll see those soon. Just do well in university, maximize my scholarship them, scholarship galore. Scholarship is you don't have to have a 3.0 GPA. I didn't have a 3.0 GPA until I left school. Matter of fact, I left school with a 2.99. 2.99 GPA. Just know say, a course me did a course. How can I leave with a 2.99? Why them never just give me the 3? Why them never just give me the 3? Why they never just give me the 3? When me left with that something there, I'm like, cause I love my work. Everywhere I go, my work. In a school, my top my class. On work and travel, my top everything too. My nice to the people them. My talk politely. My have good work ethics. That's me. When I study at university, I did a bachelor's degree in applied science, majored in forensic chemistry. So yeah, I'm working in that field. I'm passionate about it. It's really good, but as me tell you say, may I tell you the realities of life. Yeah. Um, I think that for me though, I'm always a problem solver. So looking back, I wanted to become a therapist, and I also wanted to become a like bank manager, and then I wanted to do forensics. So if you notice, it's always solving problems. So the career that I'm in now is my passion, but yet still I have a passion for sharing and communicating and helping others, which is still solving problems. So I think I'll fit in anywhere where that concerns them bad mind. Yeah. Me not really who bad mind? Who bad mind? which where I talk about Jody? Where I talk about? But yeah, even with that, I don't really put people on my head neither. Cause like when we depend on work and travel, I say people them kinda come cry upon work and travel, I'm a cry baby. I'll know me can think about something and cry cause me get emotional easy. But me not really put people on my head, and I'm always in I don't classify myself. I don't compare myself to anybody. I think I'm very unique, and I think that everyone is unique. Oh, with the GPA, yes, them bad mind, them bad mind. Yes, them bad mind with the GPA. I think that everyone is unique, and me do put myself in a one category. So with me, I'm always evolving on what can I do as last year I was shortlisted for a governor general award, and I didn't get picked. And this did I was like, damn, I didn't really want to get picked. But when I didn't get through, I assessed myself and I said, okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to change to what do I need to do to improve myself? And that is why I started talking to you all, because yes, that's a mistake. Because there must be something that I wasn't doing, and so that is why I started reaching out to persons more, because me I say I must can reach out to people more, and that is when I started talking about work and travel and my experience and all of that, just because I didn't get through for the Governor General Award. Cause me I say me I help people, me love help people. So how me I get the something, me feel like yeah, me should I get it or whatever. But then me realize and say, what have I done really to get this? So that is why I start pushing out more. Girl, I saw me stay. So me see, I just see me in person, them call I'm so crazy. I'm so crazy. I saw me stay. All from me know myself I saw me stay. Me I give people joke all college. And me a laughing stock. So yeah, guys, I thank you so much for being on my live today. Let me know if you want more lives. Because I think the lives, will communicate more, and it's actually better because can't bother to edit the video them. But yeah, let me know if you want to do lives like every Friday or every Saturday, and we just try to get one topic and talk about Come have enough topics coming. So yeah man, me kinda go close off the live. Me can't believe it's 15 people that on my live now. Hey, I feel nice, you know. Girl, I grew up on YouTube. You can't believe some still not get paid from YouTube. What do I want from you is to clear your YouTube history and then play over my video them so that me can get watch hours. Cause I almost reach a more lives? Okay, no problem. More lives. Say no more. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you so much for watching thus far. I love you guys. Remember to clear YouTube history and then your YouTube watch history, then watch over my video. Then you can run it at night time. You can run it in at the back of your your computer so that we can get more views. Yeah. All right. Which agency you go through, girl? Miss Ann Clark. That's a girl name. Girl, I go through enough agency. I go through. So till I don't really have an agency for say. You know, like how people that promote one agency, but I tell you, say the agency is just a gateway to go up. Once the agency is certified, once the agency is a part of, is registered and whatever, I'm gonna say just go for it. You have agency where really low prices and them good. I think I did a collab with Mayfast. I've never went with them before, but some of the persons on my live and my subscribers went with them. They said they were good. They even come on my live and they were featured. But I went with Joyst and I went with SWAT. I went with and I registered with Ross, but I'm not gonna know that one day. And I also registered with Mayfast. Remember, 3 times I go up and work and travel, you know, so much agency I go through. So I can't tell you say agencies. I just want bridge. Yeah, your name Bridge USA. I just want bridge for go to the US. You just need, as me tell you say, it's a job selection at the where the trick comes in. So you have cheap agency, you have expensive agency. SWAT was what gave me the Walmart job. So you know, it's a girl I go like that one because you know, no what me that talk about. But no, you know, it's a girl I go like that one there. Yeah. So those are the agencies I went with. Other agencies I know about. See, somebody says Steep, IRSS, Global Insight. There's one over UTech as well. I mean, hear nobody say nothing bad about them. So just make sure you do your research. Yeah, so that's it for now. Oi, so that's it for now. I'm going to end the live. Any more question? The last question. Last question. Thank you so much for watching my live. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and welcome to the family. Bye, my beautifuls. Bye, my handsomes. Later. Love you. I'm gonna say bye now. Later. Demario, Jody, Shanika, Missan, what is we? Odin, Sachel, it's Chin, Brittany, Debrina, Shalicia, Dwayne, Dario, Odin, Miss Kelly, this Jog, Ricardo, what is his name? Serena Roberts. Yeah, bye everyone who came on my live and who participated. Life with Danae, Shanique, everyone, whether I mention your name or not. I really appreciate it. Love you guys. You'll see more from me. I'm going to launch something soon. I would really love your support, but nothing beat time. So I have to ensure that it is um I have to ensure that it's yeah, me can't say what it is until it's fully formulated, right? So later guys, love you. Yes, yes, yes. Bye. End live.